Alright everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Lemax Sugar Plum Bakery. Let's get into it. Okay, so the Sugar Plum Bakery, it was released in 2019 and is still in production. It had a price tag of about $60. And let me give you some of the dimensions. It was 7.87 inches high, 6.57 inches wide, and 4.29 inches deep. It is a classic style house, meaning it has the single bulb with the on and off switch, just like all the old school stuff. It is a porcelain lighted building, according to the product type, and of course it is made of porcelain. So let's get into some of the detail of the house. First and foremost would be the unique shape. As you can see, this one kind of has some independence to it. It's not really like many others in that shape. I don't really know how to describe it, so hopefully you can get a good idea of it here on the camera. But this house could go in a lot of different places. Now granted, it is a bakery, but it kind of, I don't know, it just has its own unique feel, and I think the color scheme really kind of ties that in with the, you know, the metal looking top and the purple on the roof, and it feels like a real bakery. Like it, I don't know how to describe it. I'm doing the best I can here for you, but it's really beautiful. It has a unique chimney style, which is cool, and a couple other little maybe miniature chimneys, I don't know, something like that going on there. But let's talk about some of the closer up details. So obviously the main thing here is dead center is the Sugar Plum Bakery sign with a couple utensils and things like that. And there is quite a few signs on here, so let's kind of get through those. There's a Sugar Plum logo on the chimney, and it's open 24 hours. So I don't know, I mean, there's obviously a lot of houses that we haven't had a shot to review at yet, but I've never seen another house that has been open for 24 hours, so these guys are hard workers. There is another sign in here. Let me see if I can get a view of it for you. Sugar and spice and everything nice. And while we're here, I want to note the detail in the window, all the different cookies and things like that. It really is detailed well. I imagine it's probably hand painted, of course, but it really, you know, for the money, I really like the fact that when you look in the window, it's not just empty, there's actually something there. Okay, and then lastly here on the side, let's see if I can get to it. You have your delivery door and the sugar and flour boxes. A couple other things that I'd like to show you would be the baker, him or herself. I think it's a lady. I'm trying to get a clear view of it here for you. There you go. Really cool. I like the detail in the face and things like that. I do think there was an opportunity there for some background inside the door. And I'm only saying that because the window had it, looked really nice. But here it's a pretty big opening and there's not much behind there. I'm trying to get the camera to focus here for you, but anyway, I think there was some opportunity there, but again, you know, when you're looking at it next to 50 other houses, it's going to look beautiful anyways, but it was an opportunity. Next, I'd like to see, or like to show you rather, this cute little penguin. Gosh, the camera, there it goes. Okay, this cute little penguin. I don't know, it can't tell you that it makes sense, but I think it's really cool. It looks like a penguin to me. Let me know in the comments below if it's something else, but it kind of looks like a penguin to me. I think it's really cute, and I actually happen to love penguins. There's a bird, of course, over here, and ultimately there's a lot of snow detail on the bushes there. I thought that was a nice touch. It kind of fit in, even though it's kind of a blanket of snow. I don't know how natural that would be, but it is really nice. I like the way that it looks, and it kind of ties the bakery as a whole in. And lastly, the windows. I like the continuity, I hope that's the right word, or contrast, between this window here, the kind of the, you know, more basic shaped windows, to the circle one in the middle. That seemed to be a nice little plus right above the sign going with that shape there. I thought that was interesting. And I think overall, the little, I don't know, the little snowflakes in there, they're just really a nice touch. It kind of brings everything together, the purple roof, the sign, the windows, and it's something that probably most people would overlook, maybe not even notice. But for me, when I was kind of going through the house, I realized towards the end of looking at it that it really kind of brought it all together. And yes, they're just snowflakes, but I don't know. I thought it was a nice touch. So anyways, overall, it's another beautiful house by Lemax. I love it. Can't wait to display it. And you know, if you have room for it for 60 bucks, I could see it happening. You know, yeah, it's, you know, the classic lighted buildings, but who doesn't love an old classic, right? So I think it's a nice touch. I would have liked to have seen some stuff inside the house like we talked about earlier, but overall, absolutely beautiful. And shout out for the uniqueness of the building shape and the color scheme. It's absolutely adorable. I'll go ahead and hit the lights here and we'll get a closer look. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I thank you so much for checking out my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.